Hey guys, Jay and Scott with EFC. Today we're going to talk about something we were seeing a little bit more commonly on body cam and breaking it down, especially in the Fairfax County one more recently in 2023, is committing two hands to the gun. A lot of people are teaching off these gun grabs, okay? And he goes same side grab or two-hand grab either way, okay? I'm committing two hands to either retention or I'm committing two hands to the gun side grab arm. Neither of these are really great ideas, and the best part about breaking down these videos is now we have body cam videos showing what we've been talking about for years in our level 1 courses of why not to come to two hands on one or using two hands committed to retain that weapon. There's all this empty space. So we talk about spaces. I want to create space and I want to win an angle. But if I commit two hands to my gun either way or two hands to the gun side grab arm, I allow my partner to take space and win the angle. So now I'm giving up two of the main things I need to achieve in the fight, okay? So again, whether it's committing two hands to the weapon retention itself or one hand and the second hand to that same side arm, I'm basically giving Scott the angle and the space to take away, and that's not gonna be good for us, okay? It's gonna now put us, we already have a major dilemma of him on our gun. We gotta retain it and get his hand off it. If I commit two hands and he decides to take the space and the angle, now I have a dilemma of position and the weapon. So now the holes in my roof are both getting bigger and I gotta figure out which one to solve first. So let's eliminate that. We commit one hand to the gun side. That's gonna be our dominant hand is gonna be committed to retaining the weapon. Objective one is we'll retain that weapon, okay? That secondary hand on a straight side gun grab where we're stuck inside, we have to earn the angle, we don't have one, is gonna control space. So I can use that as an attack, as a strike to the face, to the chest, but I'm leaving it as a frame, okay? I like a frame, which is gonna be like the structure 90-degree angle of my body versus a post, because a post gives me more distance, but it's easier for him to defeat it. Okay, so I'm gonna frame and use that as a strike and frame. Now I've controlled the space here where if Scott tries to beat the angle, he can't beat the angle as well and he can't take the space. Now that's gonna give me time to work the problem of getting his hand out the gun. Objective 2 in weapon retention is to take his hand out the gun. I do that two ways. One, I can use the palm of my dominant hand to work the thumb to the outside and take the hand off. Or two, if that fails, I'm gonna take my gun side hip and I'm gonna whip it to his near side hip as hard as I can. As I do that, it's gonna put a bend in his wrist. So he's got a strong grip here. The structure of his arm is pretty strong. When I whip my hip, it's gonna bend his wrist, which makes the grip easy to break. So I'm gonna be inside, I'm gonna whip it. You can see the hands are already coming off, and now I have my engage or disengage options. Don't commit two hands to the gun side retention.